What is going on, guys? WitherMcSpoon here, giving you some hell gameplay commentary on Smite. Gonna be rolling in the sideline today with Neith Ares? I don't know. I do not know. I know that Loki's midding. That's all I know. Let's go ahead and grab that, get some active items up in here. Probably get some Aegis beads. Yeah, they're heavy CC. At least your mirror and Anubis stun is gonna be redonkulous. So go ahead and get beads early. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, so I'm gonna go over her passive ability. Actually, I'm gonna go over her ultimate first. Her ultimate ability, her fourth ability, is called Switch Stances. And basically, what you do is when you hit it, you switch stances. It's on a 1-second cooldown. It switches you from your dark stance to your light stance, and then back from your light stance to back to your dark stance. I guess I'm going with Neith right lane? Assuming that Loki's still midding. I mean, I can mid. I do what I want. I do what I want. I do what I want. Anyways. So, yeah, this is her ultimate ability. It affects her passive and her 1, 2, and 3. It makes them have different effects, basically. The skill shots are the same, but they'll have different effects. So our passive ability in Dark Stance is increased magical damage. In Light Stance, it is additional MP5. So if you can just kind of like sit in Light Stance and get back mana, very, very good sustain in Light Stance, especially since its main focus is healing and things like that. Which I'll get into when I get to the abilities. Going over the abilities now, her first ability is called Decay in the Dark Stance, Restoration in the Light Stance. And basically it's a forward skill shot ability, pretty short forward skill shot ability, pretty difficult to hit as well. You shoot a little magical ball forward, travels forward. Once it collides into an enemy, it will explode, doing magical damage to the enemy that you hit. This is the Dark Stance Decay. It will do magical damage to the target that you hit, explode, do AoE damage to anybody around that target that it hit. For 100% of the damage, of course. With that, so in your light stance, it is called Restoration. It will hit, the first target that it hits is the only target it does damage to. It does not have that AoE effect onto it, but it will heal you for a certain amount that you deal. Some really good damage to that Arachne. That was really, really good. Careful, right. We don't need to be careful. Oops. No! No, please! No! The new spiders. But anyways, that's her first ability. Her second ability is called Hinder in the Dark Stance, Cleanse in the Light Stance. It's a circle ground targeted ability. So what happens is you apply a debuff in the Dark Stance. It's a magical defense debuff. And in the light stance, does it slow? Let me check that. Yes, it does. Okay, it also applies a slow to the enemy. So it just does that debuff. That's all it does. In her light stance, the cleanse is an AoE beads for your teammates. It'll apply CC immunity to anybody that you hit for 1 second. It's very, very powerful. Really, really good in team fights if you can time it right. To be honest, I'm pretty bad with the timing of cleanse. There's some really good hells who have that timing down to a T and can use it in very, very clutch situations, and it's just so powerful. Very, very strong ability. Her third ability is called Repulse, and Inspire. Repulse in the Dark Stance, Inspire in the Light Stance. The Dark Stance, basically the skill shot is a circle ground targeted ability around hell. The Dark Stance, it'll just do magical damage. It'll just do magical damage to the to any enemies hit by it. Just does that magical damage, doesn't apply anything or anything like that. Yep, that's all for the Dark Stance. And the Light Stance, Inspire, is an AoE heal. It will heal all allies within that range around you. Very, very powerful heal, very, very powerful damage, especially if you're going damage hell. I don't know what she's, like, that Arachne's doing. I'm lagging, so I'm going to get back here. Okay. Because she's not quite level 5, so she can't be looking for a hook quite yet. She's probably almost level 5. But, So I need to start being careful here once she hits that level 5. I'll mark what she's probably looking. I don't know what she's doing. She's just like wandering around like a little spider. Alright, now she's level 5. She's got that hook up. But anyways, so that's all of Hell's abilities. Very, very strong god. Very spammy too. How her cooldowns work, this is another thing to note about Hell, is that her cooldowns, when you use an ability from your dark stance, then the cooldown will be halved for your light stance. So basically, what I mean by that is I use my first ability right now. It's on like 8-second cooldown. If I flip over to my light stance, it was on a 4-second cooldown from when I used it in my dark stance. Good pull. Good pull. Okay, so I was focusing pretty hard. Good kill. Let's see, I want to heal her. So I can make sure that we have some good sustain here. Because Neath is primarily going to do most of the damage. Oh, please! As I said, it's a pretty short skill shot. Pretty hard to hit too. Even if it was a little bit longer, it still wouldn't have hit her because I was just off. I was off. Alright, so we got that kill on Arachne. It was really good. That was a really good hook, to be honest. Let's go for boots. Magical, look for that. Alright. Hell's just got really good sustain because you can just sit in your light stance and regenerate a little bit of mana, especially late game. It's crazy strong. Let's see what my passive is now. So it's plus 15 MP5 at level 1. Your passive, the higher level your ultimate is, the more effectiveness your passive gets as you level that up. Actually, let's get some buffs here. Probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. Oh. Give me that buff. Actually, I'm not going to take this one. I would like cooldown. If we decide to get it or not. Hold on 1 second. Alright. Okay, yeah. I just gotta let her take all that damage. That's okay. I got heals. I'm freaking hell. I'm freaking hell. My mama needed me. My mama needed me. She didn't actually need me, she just was banging on my door. Banging on my door, mom, come on! Go, Neath, lag into that tower. What's the ping? Holy cow, it's freaking high. I didn't even notice it, to be honest. Didn't even notice it. That's also another little trick. So right when I auto attack, I can flip over to my light stance and then have my auto attack reset. So auto attack, stance, and then you'll get that auto attack almost immediately afterwards. It helps for taking down towers and things like that. Yeah, we can get this blue. And here's Freya. We can also get this kill. Go, you have the free. Woo! Yes, yes, yes. Yes, indeedy. Don't know what that Ymir was doing there. So for this, like, since we're just roaming around, I'm just gonna sit in my light stance and just constantly regenerate mana. This is a really important thing to note for Hell because she's really, really spammy with her abilities. So it's important to keep up your mana and make sure that you have the mana for whatever abilities you'll need for the next engagement and things like that. There's Anubis here. Might be able to pop a squat. I don't even know why. Woo! That clutch stun! Oh my gosh. Freaking Roman Reigns is destroying me right now. Please. Please help. Please. Alright, so I'm going to go over into the right lane and defend that up a little bit. And as you can see, my heal, like, watch this, watch this. Boom! Freaking 214. That's a huge heal. Very, very strong. Nope. Nope. Not going that way. But it's very, very strong heal. on help. Very, very strong. Very, very strong. Careful, right. Pfft. We're pushed back to tower, baby. How could we be any more careful? That's what I want to know. That is what I want to know. I'm lagging a little bit here, and she's looking for a hook. She's looking for that hook. So, hey. Huh. No! Whoa! Oh my gosh! I'm so glad that came off of cooldown. Holy cow! Oh my gosh, that was clutch. That cooldown, I was like counting it in milliseconds. So I was like, oh my god, get the 3 off! Oh my god! But as you can see there, just right now, not about that fight, but Hell's very, very good in the mid lane. Just because you can clear a wave, then switch stances back over, and then heal her entire wave, like right there. Just like, that's all you have to do. Is you can clear your wave with your 3, and then your 1 if the melee minion is still alive. And then, go ahead and call that missing. And then you can switch back over to your light stance, and your heal will probably be up off cooldown in about like maybe a couple seconds. But then you can heal your entire wave because the heal's big enough to actually hit them all. Let's go ahead and get Footstone. Yeah, let's get Footstone. And then, okay, that should be good. That should be good. But Hell's very, very good in the mid lane. And just in general, clearing waves like that. Bam. Bam, look at that. Oh, didn't even, no sweat off my nose. Or, what's the expression? No sweat off my, I don't know. Give me that. Give me that. Okay, it'd be better on him. Bam. But this is all mine, baby. 2, 1. 2, 1. I guess those cooldowns don't stack. I don't think they did anyways. So when I used my 1, then my Dark Stance 1 was on cooldown for 8 seconds. 8 seconds? Cooldown, 8 seconds, yeah. And then switch over to my Light Stance. Used my Light Stance, use my Light Stance 1, and then the cooldown like didn't stack, so it didn't like add another 4 seconds onto my Dark Stance for stability. Good thing I wasn't up there. I was contemplating coming right. There's already a newbie noob. And a newbie. Woo! That was a good banish. Good. Woo! Don't die. Ares! You're dead. If I can just keep my distance? Okay, I'm freaking not fighting a freaking Freya. My best bet if I did fight that Freya would just be I'd have to juke the daylights out of her. Like, that'd be all. She'd have to miss a lot of auto attacks in order for me to get away with killing her there. Let's see how much she's doing. I'm 2 levels above her, but still at that point, if I had Chronos Pendant, I think then I would be a little bit more comfortable in engaging her, because like Hell is all about, if you're like up in the fight, I'm not even kidding, you kind of have to juke like for days until your cooldowns come up, and then you just do so much burst damage. Otherwise you're just kind of a sitting duck while you're waiting up for your cooldowns to come up. Since she is pretty close range, Hell's really close range character, you kind of have to wait for your cooldowns to come up and still be within range, or a decent range without the, without them just like completely getting away from you at the same time. So that's kind of some stuff about Hell. even though I don't play her too much. I play her once every blue moon, I guess. She's a lot of fun, to be honest, because you just spam abilities. I mean, who doesn't love spamming abilities? I really like her with Instacast, actually. I hit my one, I think I hit my one more frequently when I have Instacast running. Kill this fool? No. I'm lagging, like, as soon as that happened. Started lagging like a madman. Let's see, we have 5v3 Ymir's in the left lane. I'm not too worried about his push potential right now. Ares has his ultimate. I could force some engagement. There he goes. Good. Jeez Louise. Woo! Alright, I don't think I need to do that. To be completely honest. Ooh, stole that kill! I mean, that was mine from the start. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Get out of here, Mir! Yeah, you don't want to mess with none of this. Oh my god. You crazy, girl. Get him. Get him. Play. I don't have any mana. I'm not. I can't do anything. Okay, Spider. Ares actually got away, so that's actually pretty big. Pretty big stuff. Pretty big stuff. I'm gonna go and get some buffs. Probably some just some medium camps. I don't have that too much EXP. Yeah, I'm gonna leave attack speed up for somebody else to get because it's not as effective on me as it is on Loki or Neith. So it's preferable to just leave it up for them because I imagine that they're gonna go get it. They've been pretty good about clearing buffs. If they were like somebody who doesn't like clear buffs like really often, then I would just take it for myself so I can run around and juke for days, pretty much. What do I want to get here? I actually want to go for a Chronos Pendant so that I can spam stuff like crazy. Chronos Pendant is actually really good as an earlier item on Hell. You can probably get that over Vampiric Shroud because with your Chronos Pendant, you'll probably have a more sustain, well not more, but a lot of sustain as you would with Vampiric Shroud. Because Vampiric Shrouds, it gives you decent damage, it gives you decent HP to survive for survivability in lane and stuff. Dang it, he took my CDR, that's fine. But it gives you some decent power HP for survivability, and also when you get those minion kills, then you'll also get that 10 HP and MP, which is actually pretty strong early game, but not so much later on. Ooh, yeah, he got that. That was good pick. Good pick. Alright, when I defend this right lane a bit, push it up. Looks like he's doing that. Alright, cool. We could probably grab this, I don't know why I hit 3. I fat fingered it. We can get this blue. Nope, it's gone, okay. We have Arachne coming this way? That's an ease kill. Super ease. Oh snap. She juked me. Thought she was gonna like circle around. Come back this way. There she was. She's just passing Fire Giant right now, so I'm probably not gonna be able to catch her. Probably not gonna be able to catch her. I can take the red though if it's up. Because I know that I don't think they're around actually. Okay, it's gone. Not up. Let's heal that neat though. There's so much heal from Aphrodite and myself. This is ridiculous. Let's see, what is Aphrodite going for? I want to check real quick. Interesting. Cooldown. That's like super cooldown reduction right there. Boost of celerity. Chronos Pendant into boost of celerity. That's insane. I think that actually goes over the cap. Let's see, 15. Actually, no. That's right on the cap. Okay. So this, oh crap! I just heard Loki. Okay, that's our Loki. We're not even paying attention to the game right now. Get him! Get him! Get him! Alright, I'm coming. You ready for this? We're about to get this Freya son. Oh! 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 He just got poopied on. You ready? Alright, so... Woo! That clutch stun! So good. Some good farm off that. Okay, that's a good call. We just got 2 picks? Yeah, we got Freya, which is a huge pick for us. Actually, is she... I don't know how far ahead she is. Their Arachne's actually doing really good. Well, 6 and 4. Pretty good, pretty good. I'll make sure that nobody's coming. Out of my face, son! Get him, look, get him, get it! I have a heal for you. Oh, you didn't even need a heal. You didn't even need a heal. Here with all that freaking... Jeez. Carry me, please. Actually, I'm... What? Forward up! Get... Who is this? No! I tried. Hey. That was actually really good. Thank you. Arachne is a pretty good counter to Hell. Kind of. If you can play her right, she's a really good counter to Hell. Why? Because the enemy team surrendered. Okay. Well, I'll actually continue with what I'm saying. But basically, her silence is so long. If you're in the middle of the team fight as Hell, you get pulled by Arachne into the middle of the team fight as Hell. And then you're sitting there like a freaking duck with your head cut off, or chicken with your head cut off. First one of the day. Oh. But you're just kind of sitting there with like a chicken with your head cut off while you're silenced in the middle of their team, and they can just have their way with you, and you can't like heal or anything like that. That's like Hell's saving grace is her heal. That's like what makes up for her not having an escape a little bit. Also, if you buy Sprint, that helps too. But anyways, that's gonna be a game, guys. Like and favorite if you did enjoy. Heck, subscribe. But why not? This is WitherMcSpoon signing off. Peace out, guys.